Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Forever World. Now, today I have a little bit of explaining to do. Not only that, I also need to update you guys on the situation and everything that's been going on. So I'm going to start off by turning around. Oh, that was so anticlimactic because my sense is so low. Let's try that again. I'm going to start by turning around. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth is this ugly, horrid, abysmal excuse for a tower? Now, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It makes sense because, look, so basically, this is a guard tower. Now, I did record building this. The episode was no good. The footage just got corrupted in the end anyway. So we're just going to omit that from the series. But here is our watchtower. Now, we have a 360-degree view of any possible entry into our medieval city, what will become our medieval city. Now, down below is what I haven't finished yet. So I was thinking in this episode, guys, we would finish the living quarters for whomever I choose to live down here. Now, obviously we have this, which doesn't look too bad. It's not too bad. This is like a nice little balcony area. I was thinking this is going to be the bedroom. Then I was wondering if I needed another room. But I thought, no, I don't need another room because another room is just going to complicate things further. And so I decided that this is just going to be like a workshop. And then this is going to be the bedroom. And that's going to be that. So I've actually forgotten that I don't have any stone, because I was going to place all of this whole thing in like stone and wood to hold it up. Everything you can see. I'm not sure I even have enough stone back at home, to be honest with you. But we can start, nevertheless, with placing down our trusty crafting bench. So how does one make a barrel? Not like that. I don't know. I don't know the barrel recipe, guys. Bear with me for 30 seconds. So it turns out barrels are not even remotely close to being made how I thought. So I tell you what, we're not going to make too many, obviously, but we'll make enough. 6 is enough. Let's make 6 barrels. Now, I need to sort of work out how I want to do things, because how do you make a fence gate? Is it like that? No, it's the other way around. So I need a few fence gates, I think. 4, will that do? I don't know. 4 will do for now. 4 will do for now. So what I was thinking was, would it make sense to do it here? Because I was thinking, let's do these first. These like hold up pillars that I always like to do when I build underground, because it just makes sense and it adds aesthetic value to the area. So let's just chuck a few of these up. Lovely, lovely. And then, do I have any stairs? Yes, I do. Yeah, this is actually better because it kind of minimizes space wastage. So let's just keep going with this for a minute. How am I always getting that wrong? There we go. Ooh, not sure what I'm going to do here. That's okay. We don't need one there. It would look dumb anyway. Is that a chicken? How did you get in here, sir? No, I won't. I won't. You're too sweet. You want it? No, I shouldn't give it to you. You want it though? No, no, no. It's a bad idea. Bad idea. 4. Okay, this is what I was thinking. Now, I think I need to get rid of that, obviously. It's fine. And then, obviously, that's going to be stone. And so, let's try this with some with some trap doors. And then, can you place... Oh, I don't have any fences? I do have fences. I'm blind. Can you place... What the heck? Sort of not really what I was going for, to be honest. So we won't do that. Maybe... Maybe. How would one do something like that? That's not bad. And then... And then... Let's... Should we go up with these? And then... Maybe do like... I don't know if I like that. What if we did this? No, that doesn't look good either. I'm unsure of where to go from here. And then, what if we make some more slabberinos? Okay. That's not too bad. Not exactly what I was going for, but it doesn't look horrendous. Which is the most important thing. So, what I should go and get probably, which I'll do in a minute. I don't want to leave this too unfinished though. But what I probably do need to go and get in a minute is... Sounded like someone was using a ladder. What I should go and get in a minute is something to put in here. Should it just be chests? And then what if... Can you move? Thank you. That wasn't so hard, was it? And then what if I put these in there? No, not in there. And in there as well, why not? Oh dear. And also probably in there. That chicken just pushed me. Am I seeing ghosts? Am I feeling ghosts? I don't know, guys. There he is. And I was thinking I was just going to put like a plant pot here, something like that. Does that kind of look good? Unsure. Unsure. But we will go back to the main base. Will we go back to the main base right now? Do I need to go back right now? So I've decided I'm going to start another little building here so I don't have to go all the way back and then like have to come all the way back. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. So I'm going to do it like that. This is how we're going to work. Pardon me, everyone. That was absolutely rancid of me. So what I was thinking was 1, 2, 3, and then and then do I hate it already? No, I don't think so. I think I quite like it. It's not too bad. Oh, I think it needs to go up one more though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1. No. 1. 2. 2. And then, trying to work out what would look good. I don't think these need to be here either, by the way. I wonder about that. No, because it doesn't touch that then, does it? Let's try it with a fence post. That's not too bad. And then we could go down this way with these. No, not with all of them. No, that looks dumb. Why would that be like that? Maybe let's just close it in for a minute and decide what to do with it a little bit later. We'll add the decor, like the plant pots and things like that, a little bit later. Not like in another episode. We'll do it in this episode, obviously, but we'll I'll make my way over to my base and I'll get some materials and we can pick this up where we left off in just a minute here, guys. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Guys, I'm back. I have the necessary materials to execute what we were wanting to do. So let's make our way back up to our watchtower up there. Look, it looks all majestic on the cliff. I know it's not quite perfect exteriorly, but it's not supposed to be, and there can always be bigger, better defenses set back further into the city, so that if any invaders try and pillage our city, then there'll be like multiple lines of defenses. Oh dear. And that one will just be the first and not necessarily the best, just like the warning. So whoever's living in there, basically just a death sentence. I apologise on everybody in the city's behalf, but there's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. We need defences, so what can you do? Next, I want to talk about next episode just briefly, because in the next episode I'm planning an adventure of sorts. I think I'm going to try and go to the Nether in the next episode. I haven't quite decided 100% if that's what I'm going to do, but I'm like pretty set on at least going on an adventure in the next episode. It could be mining, it could be, like I say, the Nether, or it could just be something completely random that I've like decided on a whim that I want to get done. So I don't know. Leave down in the comments if you guys want to see anything really specific, and I will make sure that happens. There's no problem at all there. What I'm going to do, What I'm going to do first is replace all of the dirt with stone, so it looks like a more coherent room. Here. It's raining. Of course it's raining. When is it not raining? Even in real life it's raining everywhere. Maybe I'll leave the roof as dirt. I probably leave the roof as dirt, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm undecided, to be honest. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. There needs to be some light in here. Oh yeah, I made some lanterns as well because they look pretty. And I want to use them as much as I can in all my builds. There we go. Beautiful. I knew we could do it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the other one though. And that's going to probably annoy you guys, but I'll know nothing about it. Okay, so this room is effectively finished. I just have to do this, which I should have done earlier, really. But there we go. I'm only going to do as far as there, I think. It might look dumb. I don't know. I don't think it will, because it kind of is on the same layer. So I don't think it's going to look dumb, but it might just not look 100% coherent. But that's fine. It doesn't have to look 100% coherent. So there's that. We'll put some of those there. Perfect. So that's lit up more than enough, I would have said. So let's get going with this room. How's everyone's day been, by the way? My day was terrible, as per. So that's good. Sorry to bring a downer on the mood. I want to know everything, guys. Let me know how your lives are and if you're having a good one. If not, if there's anything I can do, just let me know. I hope to entertain each and every single one of you watching these videos every time I post them. So that is my sole goal, really, with this channel, is to entertain everybody. So I hope I can achieve that to the best of my ability, at least. Oh, we're running out here. I'm going to count this before I get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. We're short by 2. God damn it. That's okay. That's okay. No problem. No problem. No problem. I'm not going to let it rattle me. Let's just chuck a few of these on. Looks pretty good. And then what I was thinking was, just to break this up a bit, we can just chuck a book in there. There you go. Or would that look better over here? Why can't I place... Oh, that's because I'm trying to place a book. That's upside down. There we go. And then I could place another one there. I don't know what I'd put in it, though. Perhaps a trapdoor. Yeah, looks fine to me. We're just doing things on a whim now and hoping for the best. That's really the level that we've stooped to now. So, obviously, bushes can't go indoors, so... we won't use bushes. What we will use is plant pots. One with that and one with this. Lovely job. Oh, look, a bit of dirt. Can you put leaves in a plant pot? I'm almost 100% sure you can, but let me just do this. Where's my stone? There's my stone. Oh, I don't have space though. There we go, lovely job. And then I was going to put doors here, but no, they'll have to be placed on the other side. There, open there. Lovely. They can just stay open most of the time anyway. Probably not now, though. What to do, what to do. So this is looking good. I'm actually quite pleased with the way this is looking so far. I think what I want to do next... what I want to do next... Probably put some of these around, right? That's good. That doesn't look silly. It looks like he's trying to keep the place alive. Alive and kicking. That looks good. I actually quite like that. We won't overdo it, but we can do it, you know? There we go. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad, actually. I'm actually pleased with that. Guys, I have some more disastrous and particularly unfortunate news. Now, if you'd like to come with me, this sounds like a news report, and we delve down into here. Yeah. All I can really say is sorry, because I messed up again. Now, I thought I'd checked all my inputs, so my mic, my headphones, the sound input, and I thought I'd checked to make sure it was all recording. Now, it turns out that these things were not recording, and I've gone to edit this video, and I've noticed that me building all of this beautiful humble abode for our villager lookout warrior has no sound. And so I'm not going to make you sit through that. I'm not going to make you sit through another 30 minutes of a video with no sound. So I need to do better. I'm aware of this. I need to do better. I need to be better. So unfortunately, guys, this episode is going to be like just shy of 20 minutes long probably, and it's going to be, you're going to see like the first bit of it. I think I did this and this, but you won't be able to see any of this, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that. But look what we have in here. We actually have a functioning bedroom now. I used a map that is cut off, so I need to change that. But the azaleas look really good in these pots, I always think. And this, not sure, maybe like a shelf. And look, he's got his family portrait on the wall above his bed. So when he's in here sleeping, he can think about his family. When our medieval city is under vicious, violent attack, he can look at his portrait of his family before he goes forth to battle to protect our city. So this is what we're working with so far. Now, I don't know if you guys think it needs anything else. I don't know if I need to replace this dirt. I don't think I do. If you think I do, let me know down in the comment section below. I was thinking also in the next episode, what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to go on an adventure. I'm going to go and find a mine, or, you know, somewhere to do some mining. Probably one of these holes here. There's like loads of holes over there. Pretty sure over there there's something as well when I've been gathering wood. So we're going to head off in that general direction to see if we can find any nice cave systems. So guys, all I can do is apologise again. I'll do better. I'll be better. I'll make sure I double, triple check next time. I'll record a little bit and see if it recorded with audio. So you'll see the next episode in a few days' time, and hopefully it's going to be far, far better than this one. Thank you guys for sticking with me and supporting me. I really do appreciate it. I promise you it will get better. I have a new routine now, my new after work routine, so you should definitely be getting 2 videos a week. There shouldn't be any days, unless something goes wrong at work or something goes wrong in my personal life, that you won't that I won't have time to record. So you should be getting 2 videos a week on, I think they're still going to be on Mondays and Fridays. So I appreciate each and every single one of you for sticking with me. Thank you so much. It can only get better from here on out. Yeah, thanks guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know the feedback on this area down in the comment section below. I want to know if you want to see anything changed, and I want to know if you're excited to go mining next episode. Let's get the hype up. Let's get excited to go mining, guys. Come on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Bye!